1983, when he was assassinated in Belgrade by terrorists of Assala organization. Ambassador Balkar was shot while doing his duty on the way to his next meeting at the Protocol Department of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, while waiting in his official car at the traffic lights here at this corner that we are standing right now. His driver Necati Kaya sustained life-threatening injuries. A retired Yugoslav National Army Colonel, Slobodan Brajovic, was wounded by the fleeing terrorists and remained paralyzed for life. Terrorism martyred one more young and brave person on the same day and not far from the crime scene, unarmed. 37 years later, the memory persists as a warning that terrorism is a long-time global threat that spares no one and that the world can confront only by joint efforts. Ambassador Galip Balkar began his diplomatic career in 1959. Before his assignment to Belgrade, he served at Turkey's permanent representation to NATO as Chief of Cabinet of the Turkish President and at the Turkish Embassy in London.
7 years ago, at this very place today, and he has been assassinated by two Armenian terrorists while on his way going to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We were at that time using the same chancellery, which is located at the Krunska number 1, and he was going to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and he turned left and he stopped at the traffic lights, and unfortunately he has been covertly attacked and assassinated here by the terrorists. But a Serbian hero, a young student, Željko Milivojević, also lost his life here while trying to stop the terrorists. Therefore, his name has been also engraved in this memorial plaque that we have mounted here a couple of months ago. During the attack, the driver of the ambassador, Necati Kaya, has also been injured, but then he recovered later on, and after spending 30 years working at the Turkish Embassy, now he is retired and living in Turkey. And another member of Yugoslav National Army, a colonel, also has been injured and remained paralyzed after his life while trying to stop the terrorists on that day. Before coming here, and occasionally I do come across the people who had known him very well, and they were all talking very positively about Ambassador Galip Balkar. Terrorism has no borders, terrorism has no race, has no religion, has no nationality. And in order to succeed against terrorism, we have to combat in a coordinated manner, and this is one of the most important things. In that context, I would like to thank our Serbian authorities, because we do have very good cooperation, especially in combating terrorism, with Serbian Ministry of Interior. And as a very good example of this cooperation, we have mounted this memorial plaque on this wall 3 months ago during our presidential visit. His Excellency Ivica Dačić and His Excellency Mevlut Čavusoglu has made a speech here and unveiled this memorial plaque.
Dame i gospodo, dragi prijatelji, danas smo se okupili ovdje kako bismo odali poštu našem kolegi diplomatu, nekadašnjem ambasadoru Republike Turske u SFRJ, koji je tragično izgubio život pre 37 godina u atentatu na ovom mestu, na oglu tadašnjeg ulica Generala Ždanova i Bulevara Revolucije. Ovaj tragičan događaj se desi uprkos nastojanju mojih sunarodnika da spreče ovaj zločin, savladaju teroriste i pomogu ranjenom ambasadoru.